1. The routine expedition. My name is Ethan Varrick, and I had the most predictable job in the United Systems Exploration Corps, charting uninhabited planets, scanning anomalies, and reporting back to Earth Command. Most days were boring. I'd fly the same survey ship, collect mineral data, record atmospheric readings, and occasionally dodge cosmic storms. Nothing remarkable ever happened. Until that day. I was on the outer edge of the Epsilon Eridani system, scanning a previously unexplored planet, designated Ly'ara 9, when my sensors detected a strange energy signature. It wasn't a natural phenomenon. Whatever it was had the same signature as artificially generated fields, but nothing I recognized. Curious, I adjusted my flight path to get closer. At first, the planet looked lifeless. Swirling violet clouds, jagged black mountains, and glowing rivers of an unknown liquid. But as I approached, the energy reading spiked. Something or someone was alive and intelligent. 2. First contact. I landed near a glowing valley, the ship's boots crunching softly on a crystalline surface that seemed almost liquid in texture. That's when I saw her. She appeared from behind a towering crystal formation. Her skin shimmered with a subtle bioluminescence, pale like moonlight, but with faint streaks of violet. Her eyes were enormous, multifaceted like a dragonfly's, and yet they held an emotion I immediately recognized: curiosity. She smiled. Just a simple smile, but it carried a warmth I wasn't expecting from an alien species. "Welcome, traveler," she said. Her voice was musical, almost harmonizing with the ambient hum of the planet. Somehow, my universal translator picked up the pattern, converting it perfectly into English. I froze. I had been trained for first contacts, but no protocol prepared me for a creature of breathtaking beauty, intelligence, and presence speaking directly to me. Hello," I stammered. She stepped closer, her movements fluid, graceful, and almost ethereal. "You are far from home," she observed. "Yes," I said cautiously. "I'm an exploration officer. Ethan Varrick." Her eyes narrowed slightly, thoughtful, as if she were reading me. "I am Ly'ara," she said, "and I've been waiting for someone like you." I swallowed. Waiting? What did she mean? 3. The revelation. Ly'ara led me to a nearby plateau where the energy field was strongest. The air shimmered, vibrating with subtle frequencies I couldn't perceive consciously, but my nervous system registered. My vision blurred slightly, like seeing through water. "This planet," she said, "is not just uninhabited. It is a repository. A memory vault left by an ancient civilization that predated the stars. It records emotions, thoughts, and events, storing them as energy patterns." I blinked. "So, it's alive?" She smiled, that same breathtaking smile. "In a sense. And it has chosen to reveal itself to you, Ethan." "Chosen me?" My voice cracked slightly. "Yes," she said, her violet eyes shimmering. "Because you will be the first human capable of understanding its language, its memories, and its purpose. You will see things no human has seen in thousands of years." I felt my stomach twist. A normal survey mission had turned into something I couldn't even begin to comprehend. 4. Entering the memory vault. Ly'ara gestured to the largest crystalline formation nearby, a tower stretching into the violet clouds. "The vault awaits. Step inside." Inside, the walls were translucent and pulsed gently, like a heartbeat. When I stepped closer, images materialized in the crystal, star maps, alien cities, and beings whose forms shifted between organic and energy patterns. The air vibrated with stories, tragedies, joys, discoveries, and wars from civilizations long extinct. "This is what I wanted you to see," Ly'ara said softly. Every being leaves a trace, even after death. Here, you can witness the universe's hidden history. She touched the surface of the crystal, and suddenly, I was no longer standing on Xylar 9. I was witnessing an event from over 5,000 years ago, a fleet of golden ships approaching a planet, their crews transmitting emotions of hope, fear, and love into the crystal. "It's beautiful," I whispered. "More than beauty," Ly'ara said. "It is truth, and it is fragile. That is why I am here, to find someone who can carry it forward." 5. The bond. Over the next several hours, or maybe days, time seemed different in the vault. Ly'ara guided me through the memories. I saw civilizations rise and fall, stars ignite and collapse, and individuals making choices that shaped galaxies. All the while, she observed me, smiling, speaking occasionally. Her voice was like a melody guiding me through the overwhelming flood of information. Finally, she paused, placing a hand on my shoulder. I felt a surge of warmth, a connection deeper than I had ever experienced. "Ethan," she said, "you are not here by accident. You are here because the vault has chosen you, and I have chosen you. Together, we can protect this knowledge." Her words hit me like a shockwave. I couldn't process the weight of it. "Protect the memories?" I asked. "Yes. And in doing so, protect the future. The vault can only speak to one who is capable of empathy, understanding, and courage. You have those qualities." I swallowed hard, suddenly aware of the enormity of the task. I don't know if I'm worthy," I admitted. Ly'ara smiled again, the smile that would stay etched in my mind forever. "That is why it is you, Ethan. Humans are untested, but you possess a heart that has not been hardened by centuries of power or conquest. That is why you are perfect." 6. The threat. Just as I was beginning to understand, a vibration ran through the vault. The crystal walls trembled. Shadows moved within the energy streams, an alien presence not entirely corporeal. "Visitors," Ly'ara said, her tone urgent. "They seek to take the vault for themselves." I followed her to a high balcony within the tower, and I could see vessels approaching in orbit. They were not human. Their designs were jagged, predatory, and menacing. "They want the knowledge," Ly'ara explained. "They will destroy anyone who stands in their way." I felt fear, but also a strange resolve. "Then we stop them." Ly'ara's violet eyes softened. "Yes, and I will stand with you." For the first time, I realized the connection between us was more than just companionship. There was trust, respect, and something inexplicable. 7. The defense. Using the vault's energy, Ly'ara projected a shield around the plateau. I assisted by piloting our scout vessel in orbit, scanning for weak points in the approaching ships. We were an unlikely team. Human intuition and alien energy manipulation. The attackers struck in waves, but each time we countered, pushing them back with coordinated precision. The vault itself seemed to resonate with our intentions, amplifying our actions. As the battle continued, I noticed a pattern. The attackers were not just after the vault. They were after Ly'ara. Her presence was the key to controlling the memory repository. We fought for hours, perhaps days. Exhaustion crept into every movement, but neither of us wavered. Finally, the attackers retreated, recognizing they could not succeed. Ly'ara turned to me, her face flushed with relief. "You have done it," she said softly. "Together, we have protected the past and the future." I nodded, still trying to catch my breath. "We did it." Her hand found mine again. That simple touch was grounding. 8. The confession. As the sun-like light of Xylar 9's twin stars bathed the plateau, Ly'ara stepped closer. "You have risked everything," she said, her voice low and intimate. "And yet, You have not faltered. Ethan, I have seen many beings in this universe, but none have moved me as you have. I felt my chest tighten. Ly'ara, She smiled, that breathtaking smile. You have a heart capable of understanding, of feeling beyond yourself. That is rare. That is why, she paused, searching my eyes. You are unforgettable to me. My mind went blank, breathless. The words resonated deeper than anything I had ever experienced. You mean, I whispered. I mean that meeting you, seeing you here, it was destiny. And I am grateful. More than you can imagine. Her violet eyes glimmered with emotion, and in that moment, time seemed to still. 9. Acceptance. The vault pulsed gently around us, as if acknowledging our bond. The knowledge, the memories, the history of 1,000,000 civilizations, they were safe. And in that safety, a connection had been forged between human and alien. I don't know if I can live up to this, I said. It's a lot. Ly'ara laughed softly, a sound that made the crystal walls shimmer brighter. You have already surpassed what I expected. You chose courage when fear would have been easier. That is enough. I looked at her, finally understanding. This wasn't just about defending the vault. This was about partnership, trust, and a bond that transcended worlds. I'll stay, I said, with you, whatever comes. She smiled. Then we will face the universe together. 10. A new journey. With the attackers gone, Ly'ara and I began the next phase, learning to use the vault's energy to benefit both human and alien civilizations. The knowledge stored within it could prevent wars, inspire innovations, and preserve endangered species. But more importantly, we had each other. Every morning, the twin suns of Ly'ara, 9 bathed the plateau in light, and I remembered the day she first smiled at me and spoke words I would never forget. That smile had been my turning point. Her words had given me purpose beyond exploration and duty. And for the first time in my life, I understood what it truly meant to be part of something greater than myself. Together, we were guardians, not just of the vault, but of the possibility of understanding between species, hearts, and worlds. The universe was vast, dangerous, and beautiful, and we were ready.